Darkseid is coming to the Snyder Cut. Concept art of the big bad DC villain was shared by director Zack Snyder on his social media, showing Darkseid on a fiery battlefield leading his army from Apocalypse. Now, with the Snyder Cut of Justice League officially come to HBO Max in 2021, Snyder seems to know just how to get fans fired up about it. Warner Brothers is reportedly giving Snyder a budget of $30 million or more to finish his version of Justice League. Darkseid is, of course, the be-all, end-all villain of the DC universe. You know, he's got those deadly Omega Beam lasers that come out of his eyes and a plan to take over the universe with the anti-life equation, which is kind of like the Infinity Gauntlet if it was a math formula. Now, we're even tempted to call Darkseid DC's Thanos because, well, that would be pretty damn accurate, but Darkseid was in fact created first by comics legend Jack Kirby, and the creator of Thanos, Jim Starlin, admitted he straight up copied Darkseid for Marvel. So really, Thanos is Marvel's Darkseid, not the other way around. Are you guys still with me? You know what? It doesn't even matter. You know, we're gonna get Darkseid in the Snyder Cut. Correction, we're going to get the person who becomes Darkseid in the Snyder Cut. You know, it's kind of hard to make out in the image, but if you look closely, he's holding a weapon. Not to mention he's rocking the no shirt look. Now, that's not how we normally see Darkseid, and that's because we're allegedly going to meet him as Uxas, and the intention was for us to see how he becomes the all-powerful Dark God as the story progressed. But we're still going to call him Darkseid because, you know, it sounds way cooler. It's the classic Smeagol Gollum situation all over again. Now, Snyder has revealed numerous details about Darkseid's role in the movie over the years, so we actually have a pretty good idea of what we're going to see in his version of Justice League. Steppenwolf will still be the main villain of the movie, but Darkseid will supposedly show up in a prologue flashback, a quick moment when Cyborg gets a flash of images after touching the mother box, and at the end of the movie when Darkseid kills Steppenwolf for failing him and pledges to take down the Kryptonian himself. Now, we've actually already seen the prologue flashback in the history lesson scene, but it features Steppenwolf instead of Darkseid. If you compare the new concept art to that particular scene, you can see how it originally featured Darkseid, so now we're going to see that original idea come to life. Now, while it's exciting to finally see Darkseid in a live-action movie, his presence will probably feel bittersweet to DC fans. He'll only be teased in this particular movie, just like Thanos at the end of the first Avengers movie, because, you know, he was intended to be the main villain of Justice League 2. But if we take a look at DC's upcoming movie schedule, there's no Justice League 2 movie in development, so it's a tease in the truest sense of the word. DC leadership has said that they're now focused on making standalone movies rather than big crossover team-ups, so it seems like a Justice League 2 movie just isn't in the cards right now. That means we're pretty much going to get a huge setup for an iconic DC villain, but no payoff. That's no mega bummer, y'all! With that said, the fact that the Snyder Cut is even happening in the first place is pretty unprecedented in and of itself. So who's to say that somewhere down the line, WB might not greenlight another Justice League movie for Snyder to complete the story he began? Or continue the storyline as an HBO Max collaboration? Although that would mean Robert Pattinson would be Batman in the sequels, not Ben Affleck, and he's not a lot younger. So how would that even work? You know, maybe the Flash could use time travel to, you know, I don't know, you know, do a Flashpoint situation or something. You know what? Yeah, that's it. Maybe it's just not meant to be. How about that? Let's just go with that. For now, let's just enjoy the little bit of Darkseid we're going to get in the Snyder Cut. Now, what are your thoughts on Snyder sharing a look at Darkseid? Let us know in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching, guys. For more news from IGN Now, check out the fan favorite director taking on Indiana Jones 5, plus our full breakdown of the initial Snyder Cut news. And be sure to follow and subscribe wherever you like to watch IGN.